Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while since I last posted a video, probably about 5 months now, but I am back and I am more committed to posting videos on this channel on a regular basis. But today I have a special video for you guys. I am going to be doing a review on some products that are said to help combat oily and shiny skin. So if you are one of those persons and you're interested in this video, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. Now I got two products that I'm going to be reviewing for you today. Both were said to help with oil production and help anti-shine. I got one at Ulta and one at Sephora. Now the first product I'm going to be using is the Kiehl's Oil Eliminator. I got this from Sephora. It was, I believe, $20 something. Hold on, let me check. So the Kiehl's product is $27 at Sephora, which is not bad for 2.5 flowing ounces. The Murad one I got at Sephora was $40 and I believe there was only about 1.5 fluid ounces. So this is a good amount for a whole extra ounce and it's way cheaper. Now the other product that I got is from Ulta. It is the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector. Now this is a pore filler. It's supposed to help minimize the appearance of pores and keep oil production under control. Now the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector is for sale for $22 at both Ulta and Sephora. This comes with 0.5 fluid ounces. It's not a lot, but a little bit goes a long way. And the cool thing about this is that they come in 3 shades. Most primers and pore filling solutions don't really come in 3 different shades. They come in 1 type of shade, but this one comes in 3 shades. It comes in Invisible Light, Invisible Bright, and Invisible Deep, and those are all ranging from a pinkish skin tone to a medium skin tone to darker skin tone. Now if your skin is like mine and it likes to overproduce oil like no other, then you know within a matter of hours your skin is going to be shining bright like a frickin' diamond. Like, it is embarrassing. Like right now, the only thing that I'm wearing is a gel moisturizer and gel eye cream, and I look like I'm a damn disco ball. But hopefully these things are going to work for you like they kind of work for me. I am going to be doing check-ins throughout the day just so you guys can see how it works on my skin. I do produce a lot of oil in my T-zone, which is why I got a pore filling primer type situation going on here. Just because I know I produce a lot more oil in my T-zone. And then I'm going to be putting the Kiehl's one in areas that I produce oil, but not as much oil as my T-zone. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing check-ins every couple of hours just so you guys can see how it's holding up with my skin. Right now, it's currently 3:08 p.m. I know it's kind of late already, but I usually don't get ready until this time. So I'm just going to see how long it'll last on my skin. I'm probably going to do this for a couple of hours, maybe around 10 or 11 I'll wash my face again. But we will see if it can last at least 8 hours on my skin. And I definitely don't know about testing it for 24 hours because I'm not going to leave this on my skin for that long. I wash my face twice a day and I won't go more than 12 hours without washing my face. So let's get started and put this stuff on my face. Now, I do have clean hands, which is a must whenever you're touching your face. I washed my face not too long ago, and I put on a moisturizer, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Kiehl's cream. I have about a pea-sized amount, which should be more than enough, and I'm gonna go ahead and just place it all over my forehead, my nose, wherever I get really oily. I'm just gonna put it there. I don't really get oily around like my cheeks or my jaw. I get more dry there, so I'm not really gonna put any of the moisturizer or the mattifying cream there. Mostly just where I overproduce oil. Now you don't want to rub too hard into the skin because that causes wrinkles, and you don't want to pat this product in because it's silicone based. You kind of want to, you know, just really get it in there. Shove it in them pores and say, you know what?
Take it. Take it.
Alright, and then I'm going to go in with the, you know what? First, let me clean my hands because I don't know if these will make each other, like, clump up. I know that can happen with some silicone-based fillers and primers and stuff like that. That all, like, they make each other clump up and get all nasty. So, I'm just going to wipe my hands clean, and then I'm going to go in with the Pore Refining Solutions in the medium light. Oh, I think I put too much. You can actually put like half of that. I put like maybe a small pea, get like a smaller pea. But as you can see, it's a little bit like a light brown skin tone, kind of my skin tone, not really. But the other one that I got a sample of was like really pink and really bright, wasn't for me. So I got this one instead. And I'm just gonna rub this in my nose, T-zone, forehead area. I'm gonna rub it in and then I'm gonna pat it in. So just everywhere. I get super oily. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. I'm probably gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys so you can see, but oh, you can see like it's already, well, you can't see, but I can see that it's clumping up because I sort of mixed the two primers, or the two mattifying, oh sorry, language. I mixed the two mattifying creams and primer, whatever, so it's kind of clumping up. So I'm just gonna make sure that it spreads evenly. Yeah, so maybe when you're trying this out, I wouldn't mix them both together. Or just be actually be minimal when you're using this. I think I used too much and that's why it was clumping up. But you can use less because a little goes a long way with that. Yeah, and if you're wondering, I don't have the clearest of skin right now. I sort of switched my retinol products. So I've switched from the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair to the Rock Night Wrinkle Serum. Or not serum, the moisturizer. But it's a little bit stronger, so I've been having purge breakouts and whatnot, and my skin is just barely coming at bay with all of that. So anyways, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys really quick, and I'm gonna let you guys see how gross this looks up close. Alright guys, so as you can see, my pores are not as big, and it's sort of dried down matte, so my entire face is sort of not as shiny as I was in the beginning. Now I am wearing a moisturizer, so that could be some of the reason why I still have a little bit of shine, but for being on top of a moisturizer and for filling in my pores and whatnot, it did a pretty good job. I'm impressed, I have to say. Now I'm gonna zoom out again because this is a little bit too personal for me, like, yeah. So now that that's all settled into my face, I'm a little bit less shiny. I can already see like that shine has gone down. Hopefully this will last throughout the day because I don't like being oily. I just really do not like to be oily. So I will be updating you guys every couple of hours. I'm going to be recording videos, sort of like selfie videos on my iPhone. And then at the end of the day, before I wash my face, I'm going to do one last check-in in front of this camera just so you guys can see how it looks overall. But for now, I'm pretty impressed about how matte I am. I actually might put a little bit more right here because it's a little extra shiny. But compared to how shiny I was in the beginning of the video, this is awesome. Yeah, I will check back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, it is now 6 o'clock. We are at the 3-hour mark check-in. So far so good. My skin looks dewy and very natural. It looks great. It honestly looks great. It looks healthy. Normally by now with my skin it would be oily and just very shiny and greasy and nasty looking. But so far so good. It looks like it's holding up. Normally with my Murad cream by now it starts showing signs of oil production, like especially around my nose and here it just starts looking greasy. But 3 hours in, it's holding up pretty well. I still have another 4 to 5 hours until I'm gonna wash my face. So I'll probably have one more check-in and then I will give you guys my final thoughts on this 2-part oily skin regimen. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's not bad. It looks very natural, looks very healthy, like normal skin would. Not so much oily skin. So, thumbs up so far. Alright, so it is now 9 o'clock, which means it's the 6-hour mark. I'm definitely starting to show signs of oiliness and like oil production and sheen and shine. If I go like this, you can definitely see the oil on my fingers. If I swipe it, like you can see the grease. But for being 6 hours, this isn't bad. This is how it would normally look with a mattifying cream after 3 hours. And then this is kind of how my skin would be normally after an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's holding up. I mean, it's definitely a lot less oil than I would normally have. 6-hour mark, it's holding up pretty good. I haven't reapplied, I haven't blotted or anything, so with one application of the pore filling primer and the mattifying cream, this is how my skin looks. I still have 2 more hours to go until I give my final thoughts, but this is the second update, and I will see you guys at 11 o'clock when I'm done with this. Alright guys, it is now 11:01, as you can see, and it has been a full 8 hours that I've been wearing the Kiehl's Oil Eliminator and the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector. Now, if you were to ask me, I don't think it did that bad. I definitely have oiliness. Right here you can kind of see it. Right here it's starting to shine through. Even on the forehead, I'm definitely showing some grease, but I don't think it's as much grease as I would normally have. Like, this shine is nothing compared to what my skin would normally produce in the matter of 8 hours. Even with the mattifying lotion that I have from Murad, it only lasts me about 5 hours, and then I kind of look like this at the end of the day. So this is after 8 hours with one application of both the Oil Eliminator Moisturizer and the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Primer. One application, no blotting, no drying, no reapplying. This is what it did. Now, if you do remember, the Kiehl's one claimed to be 24-hour anti-shine, and I believe what they mean by 24 hours is that with constant application throughout the day, it can last up to 24 hours. Now, I wanted to test how good it would be just with one application, so that's all I did. But I wouldn't expect one application to be able to keep my face matte through an entire day. But it did a great job at really minimizing the amount of oil that I produced. This is, I have to say, a good amount of oil for being 8 hours with a solution that's supposed to help control my oil production. And the one way I figured we could really test out how much oil my skin has produced would be to measure it out using oil blotting sheets like these. Normally, without any sort of mattifying primer, I can go through 2 of these sheets very easily, sometimes even 3, depending on how it is, how hot it is, what the temperature's like, what the climate is like. But I figured we can really test out how effective one application was by using these to measure out how much oil I have on my face right now. So let's go ahead and try it out. So I'm going to take out 2 sheets, because normally I would go through about 2 sheets. And I'm just going to blot the areas that I usually develop, like you can already see. I'm just naturally a very, very oily person. Like, the oil I produce is just beyond normal. And if you're curious, yes, I use facial cleansers and toners that are supposed to help with oil production, but I think my skin is just, it's on a whole nother level with the oil. It's like my oil glands are on steroids or something, and they kind of just have a mind of their own. So I'm really gonna get up in there. I'm most oily around my nose, around the sides of my nose. Oh god, that's well, it's not a full sheet, not yet, but that's only half the face, which is usually the most oily part of my face. But not bad, not bad. So that's one sheet down. I'm not gonna try and get all the rest of it. I'm gonna go in with the second sheet, see how much we can really get out of my face right now. Now, just so we're mindful, I use gel moisturizers. I don't use cream-based moisturizers because they are not the best for oil-producing people. And I like to use gel ones because they dry down almost matte, but not entirely matte. So this is everything anti-oil that I use, including this, and I have to say, this isn't even a half of a sheet. I would consider this like 3/8. No. Well, yeah. Like 3/8. Maybe 3/10. One whole sheet and 3/10. I probably actually could have fit the rest of my oil onto this one sheet, but 1 1/3 of oil sheets. 1 1/3. Normally I would go through 2 to 3 of these sheets if I wasn't using anything. If I was using an oil controller like I have right now with the Murad one, I would probably go through the same amount within 5 hours. So this is pretty fascinating, you guys. I'm pretty shook by these two products right here, and I'm sure if I did multiple applications, this would have lasted me even longer, and I would not even have 1 1/3 oil sheets to deal with. I think I'm going to be using these every day because I'm kind of obsessed with them, and you know, maybe I'll do a close-up so you guys can see. Alright, so as you can see, not that oily. My pores are actually still filled in. They're not like dark or open or wide or anything, but the oil is at bay, the pores are at bay. I'm satisfied. I couldn't be more happier, to be honest. So the final verdict on these products, I approve of them. They were really great. I give them 2 thumbs up. They helped to keep my oil production at a minimum, and that was just with 1 application. I can only imagine what 2 applications or even multiple applications would do for me, and even oil blotting. But if you guys are interested in trying out these products, I will link them down in the description below. If you're willing to try them out. Let me know how they work for you. I would definitely be interested to hear how it works on other people who suffer from oil production as well. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was informative and it helped you to make a decision on whether you want to try a product like this. But until next time, I hope to see you guys again soon. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and comment down below if you found anything interesting on this video, or if you guys want to see anything in future videos. Let me know. I have a few ideas in mind with charcoal masks, bubbling masks, peel-off masks. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll definitely try to make a video on that. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Bye. Shiny face. Shiny face. All around me are familiar faces. It's getting weird.